All right, moving on from Tybo. Last
What
game
a
of the
lame
week here:
ass.
Cardinals versus Seahawks in Seattle. This is looking to be a great matchup here. Cardinals are coming off a bye week. They are still top of the division for them over there in the NFC West. Seahawks just had a big win against the Niners with Geno Smith. Big time rushing touchdown to end the game. They're
Dog.
looking to go off. These games are always close. The spread is +1 for the Seahawks, so it's gonna be a tight game no matter what. I'm thinking it's a big Marvin Harrison Jr. game. He's due for something. They're just coming off the bye week. They have to get him involved a little bit more in this game. You know, Trey McBride's going to get involved no matter what. James Conner's going to just run all over the Seahawks. That's what he does. But I expect Geno to have a big passing game in this as well. This is going to be the shootout of the week right here. Way more than Ravens Chargers. That's not even going to be a shootout. Who would pick that as their game of the week? That's a stupid pick. This is the game of the week that you want to be watching. This is the shootout of the week. NFC West division rivalries. What more can you ask for game of the week?
We'll see.
Cardinals defense has been pretty stout over the last few weeks. They've really picked it up after the beginning of the season. And with the Seahawks having a bottom three offensive line, like we continually talk about, I know they've got the weapons, but with the Cardinals defense playing as well as they are, do you still see Geno being able to move the ball down the field in the fashion that he has against some of these other teams?
Absolutely. It's still a division game, like I've said multiple times already. They know each other so well. And Geno is still, what, top five, top 10 in the league in passing? He still can throw the ball a lot. They like to run the ball with Kenny Walker, but they rely on Geno for everything in that offense. If he's not going, their offense isn't going.
Seattle has one win against they are 3-6-1 against the spread total this year. One of their wins against the spread is at home. The rest of them are losses. That is one, two, three, four, five, six. Six home losses against the spread. I don't see that happen. I mean, like it's one
This
point,
year,
but I'm with you. I think the Cards are
we had
probably
six
going to
losses.
open up a can of whoop ass
What, Tabo?
Seattle's lost 6 games this year.
Against the spread.
against the spread.
Oh.
Yes.
He
So
does. He still doesn't understand it.
yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
It's been a while since Marvin Harrison Jr.'s had a good game. The last good
Hmm.
game was against the Dolphins, what, three games ago now? That was 111 yards. He's really been hit or miss this year. He has not had been very consistent. I think we see some strides into next season, but with his hit and miss as he has been, do you think that he picks it up this week in this game against the Seahawks, knowing that the Seahawks have a really good secondary as well? Or is he still going to continue to see some frustrations as he rounds out the rookie season?
He'll see some frustrations here and there, but this is the week that he goes off. They're coming off a bye. He's ready to go. Kyler and him should be locked in right now. And with the way he practices, staying out there, catching all the extra balls, he's bound to break out again. It's weak for him right now.
I think at this point in the season, I'm done saying I'm happy to see the power run game back, and I'm just going to start campaigning for the NFL to start paying running backs. Because the best part about both of these teams is their running game. Kenny Walker for Seattle and James Conner for
Yeah, James
Arizona,
Conner's a fucking monster, dude.
and he's
I mean, so is Kenneth Walker, but
he's done it for a few years now. So like we're getting up
hmm
there into like a longevity conversation. Like James Conner's doing pretty well for himself in the NFL. No
He has
matter
been
what.
hampered by some injuries, but
he has.
The man beat
and that
cancer.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm, I'm not saying
some
he's not
injuries.
good, and for a running back, like he has been out there,
He
but he
beat
has been
cancer.
hampered by some injuries, which is why I think contract wise, it's been a little bit on the lower end of what he could or should get because of the production that he is putting out there on the field.
But yeah, I mean, when we start introducing teams on TV now or pregame or whatever, we need like, and it's blah 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 and the Hawks and blah 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 and the Chargers going at it. We need to start using running backs as
Oh
those
yeah, Kenneth
intros. Like
Walker and the
it's Kenny
Seahawks go
Walker and
up
the
against
Seahawks.
James
Yeah,
Conner
yeah,
and
going
the
up against James Conner
Cardinals.
and the Cardinals. Like
Yeah.
it's these running
I,
backs are out here doing work.
I would say I think the Cardinals have a little bit better of an offensive line, probably too. The Seahawks offensive line is not very good. I mean, Kenneth Walker himself is an unbelievable athlete and a great football player, but Geno is running for his goddamn life back there when they have to throw the ball. So if the Cards get up at all, like it's going to be really hard for the Seahawks to come back just because they are not very good throwing the football. I mean, like Geno had to score on his feet to win last week, like you said, Ty Bob. So, um,
Well, and at
yeah,
the on the same on the other side of that, they played the Niners last week, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
And they held them to 13 points,
yeah. I know.
17.
That's 17.
17. I the defense didn't play terrible in that game. Like 17 points is
No, no.
So Seahawks have a really good defense. It's gonna definitely be one of the best games of the week for sure. With that head-to-head matchup.
No, it's going to be the game of the week. I don't know if
I
you heard me earlier.
Oh.
I think
The
there's a
game.
clear tier here, like Vikings, Bears, and Pats, Dolphins, and then Ravens, Chargers, Cards, Hawks. Like I think there's a clear better and not so great.
And there's one that's
That's
clearly
okay,
the
dude. That's
best,
okay.
I think
That's
obviously.
okay.
the
Okay.
games are still going to be good. It's just the quality of football that you're going to get from those is the tier.
Yeah, that
They're
is the
still going to be
caveat.
really close. It's
Yeah,
just well, maybe not Pats Dolphins, but
we'll see.
Maybe not Vikings, Bears, dude. You never know.
Maybe not Ravens Chargers, man. You
Yeah,
never
maybe
know.
somebody gets blown the fuck out on Monday Night Football.
Monday night.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, that's a
Monday
Monday
night.
night.